Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning.
So, very nice of you to be here.
Thank you.
I've got a few questions from aspiring students.
All right.
The first one is, when is a good time for a child to start vocal lessons?
It really depends on the child, but in general, if the child is old enough to read in English, then they're old enough to start voice lessons in English as well, because there are many words on the page that they need to read by themselves to be able to get the most out of lessons. If I have to help them with the words, then it's not as beneficial.
Well, you mentioned English ability. How will a child benefit from having his or her lesson in English?
It's really up to the student and the parents whether they want their lesson to be in English or not, but there are many benefits. For example, many songs are in English, so if they get more exposure with a native English voice teacher, they'll learn a lot about native English pronunciation, more repertoire, and that sort of thing.
Oh, I see. Well, I heard this comment from my friend parent. She claims that her daughter sings beautifully already, and why does she need to take extra vocal lesson?
I hear this question a lot, and it's a great question. So if a child already sings beautifully, they can gain so much from studying with a teacher because they already have the gift, and the teacher can help to mature that gift and grow it, and also expose the student to many aspects of music that the student would not be able to necessarily learn elsewhere. For example, elements of music theory and sight reading and different types of music. And also the voice teacher can be a very good role model for young singers, especially nowadays when there are so many different kinds of singers available online. Not all of them are necessarily good role models to listen to.
Well, I have to ask a question. Will it be very awkward for a boy when his voice breaks? So will everything go to waste when a boy's voice breaks?
So it definitely is an awkward time when boys go through that transition, but nothing is wasted because good, healthy vocal technique applies to all ages, before and after the voice breaks, boys and girls, men and women. So there are exercises that the teacher can give to help the student make that transition more easily and actually help to strengthen their upper register, what we call the head voice or the falsetto, so that after their voice changes, they can continue to sing throughout the whole range of their voice and not just the low notes.
Oh, I see. Well, recently I've been to a very interesting a cappella concert. I just wonder, what are the skills required for a cappella singing?
They're the basic skills that you learn in a voice lesson. So good posture, good breathing, good vowels and diction, and all of those skills also transfer to a cappella singing. And through learning those things, you can build more confidence and apply them to other areas.
So another question from a parent. So assuming I have two daughters, is group class possible?
Yes, group class is available. I would always encourage students to consider one-on-one lessons because there's more benefit to be gained. But group lessons can be a great place for a student to explore in a way that they feel more safe and more fun with a friend as well.
Well, my niece is a Disney fan, and she always thinks that she's Elsa. So she's only interested in Disney tunes. Would classical vocal studies be suitable for her?
Absolutely. So, I'm a voice teacher and I still love Disney tunes. I love singing them at home. They're a wonderful resource, especially for young singers, because they are accessible and they're well written and they're fun. And you can sing them with classical vocal technique, which is really just healthy vocal technique.
Oh, does that also mean that you can teach pop music as well?
Yes, so healthy singing, like what I mentioned earlier, with good posture and breathing and vowels, can be applied to almost every genre of music.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. All my questions answered. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.